This is the four-hole challenge with Joel Ward. We're at golf at Goodwood, the Downs course. Joel, you said I'll do it with your tubes, but only if we do it here. Why is that?
Course knowledge.
Course knowledge?
Yeah, hopefully it gives me a upper hand on you.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get the win.
It's a lovely place though, isn't it?
It's not bad. It's not a bad setting. I mean, there's worse places to be, right?
Absolutely. Right. Your course, you crack on. Four! How you feeling?
Nervous.
Yeah?
Nervous. Don't know why it is. It's always off the tee, right? When everyone's here watching, just feel nervous. But
deep breaths.
normally, just knock an iron down there and just get off.
He's gone big.
Get away. You put the pressure on me getting that big boy out.
Right, that will play.
Got lucky.
Look
Just
at
over
the
the
smile
bunker.
on the face. Absolutely
Fire away, Chiefs.
buzzing. What a strike. Nice and straight.
It's down there.
That will play.
It's down there.
Not fantastic, but it's done the job. Thanks again for joining me.
No worries, mate.
And what
No
a
worries.
great first shot.
It's a pleasure.
Unbelievable.
It's not normally what I do off the first shot. I can assure you that.
Unbelievable. How long have you been playing for and what's your handicap?
On and off as a kid when we used to be able to get out with the old man and brother. He used to take us out for a bit. But only really started playing back end of school, maybe like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Fair weather golfer.
Yeah?
So only in the summers really.
So you don't play, it's raining and you're not out there?
No, I'm kind of stay indoors and stay away from the rain, especially golf anyway.
Absolutely.
Get me out on a bike or something like that in the rain, I'm not too fussed, but not on the golf course. So yeah, just kind of played on and off really since then.
Yeah.
Took a couple years out, just didn't play, and then picked it back up maybe last summer again.
Oh wow. And what's your handicap?
And then we play off 11.
11.
So yeah, which probably isn't a true reflection of my golf, but
Well, after that shot, I'd probably say cut you. And who at Palace plays?
there's quite a good squad of us that play.
Yeah.
Tend to normally. Oh, are you here?
Yeah. That's me, yep.
Yeah. Macca plays, Dancy plays, Cowles plays. A few other lads play, maybe not as regularly.
Yeah.
But it's one of them ones we try and get out when we can, as we can, but obviously not in times when games are thick and fast, and it's only kind of when we can. But yeah, I'd say Macca's probably the best there at the moment.
Oh, that's absolutely woeful. This is embarrassing.
Just roll.
I've left myself with no confidence whatsoever. Just come, the head's gone. Give us a cutaway. Come on.
Yeah, a nice little
Massage.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
Better.
Nice.
Better.
She's trying for you. Oh.
I needed that. Woo!
So that's that massage.
That massage.
That's all it was. Could be bunker.
Gone a bit right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nah, you're safe.
That's the wind. It's really gusty up here today.
Joel, you're Crystal Palace's most capped Premier League player. Some achievement. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Must be buzzing with that.
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones where, I've always celebrated the moments and celebrated the achievements, and that's one of the ones that sticks out to me, just because, growing up as a young lad, you don't always think, I'm going to 100% play in the Premier League. It's a dream. Yeah. So to actually do it is a dream come true, and it's brilliant.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, long may it continue.
Absolutely. And who's been the best player you've come up against in the Premier League during that time?
It's a tough one because obviously you're blessed in the Premier League to play against world-class players week in, week out.
Yeah.
But I think for me, the likes of Aguero and Suarez are definitely you know, a couple of the biggest and probably best players I've played against. I think even growing up, when you're playing against the English icons like Gerrard and Lampard and JT and everyone like that, that was amazing. But I think in terms of up against me, being a defender, having those sort of strikers, kind of their movement is phenomenal. And just their ability is frightening, what they do. And you look at City at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Suarez filthy?
No, it's just...
Because he just looks like a nightmare to play against.
He's just...
Is he like constantly stepping on your toes and all
it's
that?
relentless. That was Costa.
Diego Costa, yeah.
Diego Costa.
I love that man. When he left Chelsea,
pinches here,
really?
grabs here, just to wind you up and get you kind of fired up. But it doesn't bother me.
No?
I quite enjoy it.
We're getting pinched. Oh, stop it, Diego.
No, it's one of them ones, isn't it?
Does he just come up to you like?
Well, if you're marking him for a corner or something like that, it's a little sly thing, and it's, I guess, growing up and that it's part of the game, and I think I probably had when I was at Portsmouth, Herman Hreiderson.
Yeah.
So even when in training, he'd get you.
In training, yeah. Big Herman.
In training, yeah, and I think that's kind of probably prepared me for it.
Yeah.
Over the years, another player I think is phenomenal is David Silva.
Oh.
To try and pick him up or try to mark him is near on impossible, just because of the positions he gets himself into and sits in those pockets where, as a player, you if you go in there to get him, you're in no man's land, and then it opens space up for them to play around.
Like a magician, isn't he?
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
What about his hair transplant though? That is superb. That's the best one I've ever seen.
It is very good, but he wasn't that bad going into it though, was he?
No, but what he's come back with is just absolutely sensational. I mean, fair play to that surgeon, because I'm thinking of getting mine done, because as you can see, I'm in absolute trouble. I am, mate. Straw head.
You're going strong.
Going back. But yeah, his hair transplant is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, no, he's done well. Done very well. Can we cut that?
Hang on. Oh! What an effort. Come round.
That's not going to get you your par.
That's not good. That's not good. Can I just point out something? Can we go to Joel's ball? J Ward, please send me home. Oh no. He's let me in. He's got a chance. He's pulled it.
You're just being nice, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Absolutely
nice.
not. I've come here to win, Joel. That was just poor.
I'll give you that.
Thank you. All square, one down. All square after one. And this looks massive, this hole.
It's a long one. It's a tricky one.
Par 5?
Par 5.
Got the big dogs out. Good luck.
See how we go, huh? Be kind. Oof. That's not the best. Lovely.
Be alright with it?
Yep.
Who's the biggest character you've come across in your Palace career?
At Palace?
At Palace, yeah.
I think in terms of being funny and stuff, I'd say Kels. Yeah. He's always kind of doing something, making the lads laugh, and when you get to know him and that, he's a funny lad. Yeah. So he's a big character there, and you got other characters that have been through there. Mile, that was a big character and a good skip, and even Dansley's a big character, but Kels is a funny character. Yeah. I'd say that.
And what's the funniest thing you've seen in the Palace stadium or around the?
I've got to say, there's been a few things, but one that I was probably directly involved in was with Mike Kelly and Scott Dan. because they drove in together.
Right.
And one afternoon just after training, I went and got in the back of their car.
In the boot?
So, yeah, in the boot. So I got changed, got showered, and they left their boot open because they were getting some water. And I was like, right, I'm going to dive in the back of the car. So I dived in, shut the boot, and just lie there waiting for them. They got in the car, driving down the road, and I've just come out screaming, like at the top of my voice. And there's the initial where there was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
But then it was just pure belly laughs. And we were just in stitches, had to pull over kind of just in stitches. Thankfully,
Yeah.
they dropped me back to the training ground because they could have quite easily.
Imagine if they didn't even come back to the car.
I just lying in the car.
Just laying in the boot for about half a day.
They didn't even crack the windows for me.
Oh, I love that.
But yeah, no, it was that was a funny moment.
All good
funny
fun.
moment. One to
Right.
remember.
I'm over here.
Right. That do it. Might take a little kick off.
You all right?
Yeah, it would be fine.
That's a shot. Joel, you had quite a different upbringing, didn't you, to most Premier League footballers?
Yeah, I'd say it was a slightly different path to becoming a professional footballer. Obviously,
You were brought up in church, weren't you?
yeah, incredibly blessed in obviously the area of the country that we grew up in and where we grew up in. But yeah, we grew up in the church and lived there for 10 years.
Yeah.
So my parents kind of maintained and looked after the grounds and were part of the leadership team there. So kind of we lived there for 10 years and obviously was at Portsmouth from a young age, 8, 9 years old.
Yeah.
But because of our commitments with the church and my parents' commitment with the church, we only ever played like once a month until I was under 16s when it moved to Saturdays.
So that's
So a huge amount of kind of football, but I didn't play on the weekends, on Sundays. So once a month
that's
was
more
it.
credit to yourself, though, isn't it? To actually make it pro. If you're only
Yeah, I
playing
think-
once every month.
It was certainly part of my story.
Yeah.
And I'm just thankful, obviously, as well. And I look back on it, and obviously you want to be playing as much as you can, but you know I think it's all part of the plan, and I'm just thankful that Portsmouth kind of honoured my parents' decision and
Yeah.
our decision that we were going to stick to that. So yeah, maybe slightly different, but you know, incredible upbringing, incredibly lucky to grow up around here.
Unbelievable. And how much do you thank God for being where you are now, playing Premier League football?
I don't think I'd be where I am today if I didn't have my faith, and kind of because it's kept me focused. It's given me something to be able to actually rely on in a sense as well. If things aren't going right, if things aren't going the way I want them to go, I can actually, you know, I've got an outlet to a sense, and you know, I've got an incredible support network, incredible friends and family that, and obviously my wife as well, that kind of are with me step by step.
Yeah. And how often do you pray?
Oh well, I think it's one of those things.
I don't know much about it. Is there
Yeah.
strict rules of when you have to pray?
No,
and-
not at all. Like for me, the way I see that is it's not that way at all. It's a lifestyle, and you know, I think praying for me is I can be out here and having my time with God and being able to kind of just playing golf and enjoying myself and kind of can have the thoughts then and
Yeah.
pray then. So it's not that I have to pray at this time
Right.
about this or about that or anything. It's you know, what's on my heart, and at the end of the day, like, it's a relationship with God.
Yeah.
So it's a two-way street.
And a football changing room, it's got, you know, the banter's flying around. Does anyone sort of say, you know, give you a bit of stick about it, or is that, you know?
No, not really. I mean, there's a little bit of banter here and there,
Yeah.
but it's just it's nothing serious. It's more of a bit of fun, to be honest with you. It's actually quite nice when you have the conversations. I'm not someone to push on people, but if the questions are there, then I'm happy to have the conversation and sit down with someone. And you know, I think football nowadays has become a lot more open
Yeah.
than it ever has been, in faith and, you know, with certain different religions and this and that. But the game's getting more and more open.
Yeah.
I think as well, people and players are becoming more open with everything that's going on with mental health and everything like that. I think players are learning to be able to talk.
Yeah.
And this sort of stuff comes up quite regularly.
Yeah. Respect.
That'll do.
That'll play.
That'll run on down there.
Cool. Need a sort of a good one. Oh, that is a shot. That is a shot.
Needs to go.
Whoa.
Oh. Nice. Oh, it's rolling on.
Oh, it's quick and stop, stop, stop.
Let's get rolling, rolling, rolling,
Keep
rolling.
rolling, 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 keep rolling, 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 rolling. Oh, that's
Gotta
nice.
go. Gotta go. Dustbin lid. Dustbin lid.
Need it.
Oh. Be good. Nice.
Oh,
Not a bad effort
it's all right.
from there.
Wrong line. Wrong line. It's for a par, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
She faded away and left a little bit of meat on the bone.
No, I'll give you that.
Beautiful. It's relentless.
All square again. Woo!
Tricky par 3 this, mate. Bit of water on the right.
It's a tricky par 3. It's also absolutely massive. Oh,
Oh, it's just leaking.
that water.
Sit down. Lovely.
It's all a bit Captain Hook today, isn't it? I'm just going, phew.
I'm certainly not Peter Pan.
No. Going back to religion and God, before I admitted I was an alcoholic, sometimes I'd pray to God.
Yeah.
When I was like on the end of a vodka binge, and I'd pray like to God to sort of sort myself out. So, would he be listening?
Yeah. I would 100% say he would be, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And I think, it's a shame that sometimes everyone does it when they hit rock bottom. And it's not necessarily, like for me, I don't necessarily just pray when things are tough, I pray when things are good because you give him the honour. And for you, I'm sure that time that you went through, that was incredibly hard and incredibly difficult. But I know that it would have brought you through,
Yeah.
to a degree, and gave you that little bit of hope or that little bit of something to believe in and to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I think that's sometimes how my faith, especially along the road, has certainly done that for me.
Yeah.
Kept me moving forward and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel to actually give me something to look to. So I would say 100% he was listening to you and trying to help you through.
Because I literally was on the way out. It was getting uncontrollable. So maybe he did hear him. Maybe because
Yeah.
not long after I decided enough's enough.
Turned the corner.
Had to be done. So.
Yeah.
But do you take offence to that when people are praying to God when they're in times of need? When they
Not
should?
at all.
Not at all, no.
Because if you look at the story and you look at the Bible, Jesus helped those people in need. So
Yeah.
it wasn't the ridiculously wealthy and privileged people. It was, less fortunate and people who were struggling, or some would say down and out,
Right.
that he actually used to be some of the most influential people to date as well. I've got countless friends and people that I've known in church who were addicts or, falling short one way or another, and now are extremely successful and doing well and, back on, and making things right in their life.
Well, I'm back now, 3 years clean, but still pony at golf.
Gotta go.
He's giving me a
Left
chance.
it short.
He's giving me a chance.
You say there's a chance. Oh.
I just want to be good at golf.
Oh. Gotta hit it.
He's Palace, he's Palace, he's Palace, and that's the way he likes it. He likes it, he likes it. Whoa, put it in the hole. He's Palace, he's Palace, he's Palace, and that's the way. That's a gimme. Pressure's on.
I might as well just put the flag back in the hole, ain't I?
I'm bricking it, I'm bricking it, I'm bricking it,
Nah.
and I don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. Ooh, oh, all square, one to play.
Right.
Consistent bogeys though.
Doing alright for that front, aren't we?
So this is the last hole of the 4-hole challenge, and we're all square. We're drawing every single hole. So good luck. Touch gloves. Let's go.
Here we go then, huh?
Whoa! Air time.
There she goes.
We're Palace. We're Palace. We're Palace.
That's the way we like it.
We like it. We like it.
Whoa,
Whoa! Whoa!
whoa. Honestly, no one's got me to sing on camera. And what are you doing to me?
How good are they?
Ah, they're brilliant. They're brilliant. And do you know what? I've been pretty fortunate that the clubs I've been at have had like a tremendous and amazing fan base, especially like Portsmouth and especially Palace. You know, the fan base has been incredible, and you know what they generally do. And it's a cliche, but 12th man. But they, at times and throughout the season, when things aren't going right, they're the ones that lift the stadium, lift the feel, and give you that kind of confidence as well. So when you can hear them, it's, you know, you're doing something right.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hold on.
So final question, Joel. Here's a question I asked to all the guests on the 4-hole challenge. If you could have someone past or present to be your caddy for the day, who would it be?
That's a tough one. There's a big.
We've had mixed
There's
answers.
a long list
We've
of
had
people that
Pamela
could be on
Anderson, we've had Tom Brady, we've had Rory McIlroy. All
Okay.
sorts.
I'm gonna throw it out there and say my present would be the man himself, Barack Obama.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure why, but I just think it'd be a really interesting time, and actually he comes across as a great guy.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to have him
I
on
love
the
that.
course.
I'm interested. Like, what would you want to ask him?
I don't know. I think it's just interesting.
Yeah.
I think being the president and you know what he done and going through everything they did, I think it's like it'd be interesting just to see, you know, his outlook on life.
Decent. A bit of a dude as well, isn't he?
Yeah, and I think that's his character.
Yeah, laugh, I reckon.
Like, yeah, it'd be good fun.
I reckon he'd be doing skids in the buggy and all sorts. I reckon it'd be a great laugh.
Yeah, it'd be a good laugh. And then I think if I'm allowed to have a past,
Yeah, of course you can.
I think I'd have someone like Muhammad Ali.
Oh, be amazing.
Just because I think it'd be an insightful round of golf. Mind you, I probably wouldn't even play golf. I'd probably just walk and talk.
And you wouldn't want to lose because you'd knock your spark out.
Oh, it's long. Sit.
What are the magic words? Do not go in the bunker.
Oh,
Oh, skimmer. Who got the keys to my bimmer?
oh,
Oh, why?
I need a putt. I need a tiger putt.
Oh, right down the Benny.
Oh,
Oh. The heat is on.
oh. Go on then. Right.
Oh! No!
You still got a chance. I mean, you've still got a chance.
He's giving me.
Take it away, mate. You're fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Take it away.
Take it away.
Take it away.
You come down here.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Unbelievable. That was the Foooore challenge. That was Joe Ward. That was a lot of fun. Goodwood, what a place. Get down here.